So let's see the quick demo of city road dash runner, which I just built using a Flutter plus dot application and using anti-gravity. So here see, easily I just build this game without writing any code, and easily I can just build deployed in my real device. So this is my real device which I just build it. So that we'll trying to build, or that will to implement over here. So let's moving to implementations. So before I start implementation, I'm especially recommend, so if you first time visit my channel, which is .NET Real World Example, and then here I'm especially recommend, these are recommendation videos which I just build anti-gravity along with that Flutter game. So yeah, you can proceed this. And apart from this, if you want to learn full stack development like front end, back end as a full stack development, game development, mobile development, so you can learn many things over here. And also AI integration for all kind of apps. So yeah, let's moving to start implementation. So let's open anti-gravity and a new window, create a new folder. So I just make this folder name as a city road dash runner game and just select it. So now my IDE is opened and there is a nothing in this folder. So simply there is a section where we can just set that your what kind of mode actually you want to choose. So yeah, definitely I use the planning mode, and whatever actually model you want to refer, so you can use it refer, but I use this one only, Gemini 3 Pro, which is now free, and I have to just paste it my requirement for that game which I want to try to build over here. So simply I just want to build a city road dash runner game as like temple runner, right? So which have this game details. So I just provide the details. It should be create an Android, and yeah, whatever that is specification, if you want you can just keep it. If you don't know how we can write this specification, I'll tell you in the end of this video. But yeah, and the recommendation videos also you can see how we can do that, so that is also up to you. So now this is the my recommendation, and these are the core game machines which I want to build over here. An obstacle, object, whatever that car, road, traffic, borderless, and whatever things actually we are just created. And also there's a fake 3D depth effect and all, and scroll system, and this is a game state. So that is start game, running state, and game over. One is screen that game over. So and also the technical requirement we just specify, and for the TUI performance what kind of things we just define here, and deliverers, and in here that is fine. And yeah, and one more thing actually we just add if we want to build any game or any application actually in this IDE or any IDE actually. So if so I just add this line, actually this is a very important line actually. So if project does not exist, so create from scratch. So that is important, so that simply see I have not created a sample project which we have tried to modify or build. We have not created anything, right? It's just empty folder, and that's why I just provide this information so that they can understand, okay, if project is not available, definitely they have to create in the Flutter project first, and then they have to build this requirement, right? So that is a very important part, and then simply hit enter. So and let's wait to generate that plan and task whatever based on my requirement. So in here see they just created this task, but before also that asking to actually proceed, so they also just created that they're just trying to check, okay, this Flutter is available or not, and if it is available, so they just try to create a project itself over here. So yeah, that is fine, and yeah, let's wait to complete their project creation and the requirement over here. Okay, so here I can see they just created, actually they was first they have to create that implementation plan. So now they just create implementation plan, also the task. So if you see over here, so this is that implementation plan, along with they just create this project itself. If you see over here, first they just create this project as a sample project, right, for the Flutter, and also create that implementation plan. So yeah, this is the implementation plan, this is the goal, and this is that proposed changes. So this project, whatever changes they want, so they have to just create it over here. Then details, components, and then games models, and whatever that actually they propose plan, right? So they, according to they just describe actually what they're trying to do. So each file actually they just try to describe actually what they're trying to do. So as you are a game development, or if you aware something in the game, so definitely you will understand this concept, because based on this actually we just trying to build a game. And yeah, input handler, and then verification plan. So these are the verification plan, and then finally manual verification to run this as an emulator or in your here. So yeah, definitely once we complete implementation, we will run this application, we will create a apk file, and we will run into my real device. And let's go to the task, whatever the task actually they have to do that. So these are the tasks, that is absolutely fine. And I can see initial level project, they just create a project, so that is fine, because once they create a project, then they can create a plan accordingly, right? And yeah, then these are things actually they have to perform. So I'm good with that. And also if you're good with this plan and any things, you can just simply proceed. If you think, okay, no, I need to better features, I want to add it over here, so simply you can comment and add this line and you can modify it. And once you fulfill your requirement, you can simply proceed. So I'm going to proceed. Okay, so I can see they just complete it. And yeah, they just provide this walkthrough as well. And yeah, let me accept all changes. Yeah, once you're done, now I can see they're just telling, okay, this is that complete, and also you can just run this command to run your application. And this is that walkthrough. So let me go first this walkthrough. Okay, this is cd dashboard runner dash runner, and this is a game overview. And yeah, how to run. So this is the run command. And how to play, also they just provide this play mode, like how we can play. So left, right, up, down, and also goal, and the scrolling, right? And yeah, the validation features. So yeah, these are the validations features. And the code structure also, they're just explaining what are the code actually they just defined, right? They just created. So basically this game folder and UI actually they just created. So that is perfectly fine. So yeah, before going to code, and also first let me try to run this application. And even one thing I just observe while they just creating this application, they just getting some errors as well, and also they just fix it itself over here. See, if you see in there, so they just create many things, and then itself they just analyze the game, and then that code and all, and also they're getting many errors, and then it itself also they just trying to capable to fix those things. So that is a nice thing actually for this Antigravity IDE, which I just observed. So yeah, let me run this application. So for running this application, you have to, if you want to run your application in your local, so definitely you have to set up your emulator. So I just set up my emulator in my local, and let me run this over here. So this run command, actually we can simply run this command and hit enter. And once you hit enter, I can just see how they easily deployed my app in my local emulator first, and then we will go with this in my real device. So finally I can see, and they just create this apk file, right, for local apk file, and also they're trying to deploy my emulator. And yeah, it's trying to running there without any issues and all. So yeah, if we getting issues, so definitely we can tell, okay, this kind of issue we are getting, so it's also capable to fix. So now my application is running. I can see the city road dashboard is runner. So yeah, let me try to run this first here. Once you play, and yeah, I think it's can run here. I can move it. Yeah, I can move it itself as well. And yeah, let me move it to here. Oh my god, it's cross. So yeah, let's check that. Actually in emulator it's difficult to moving here and there. That is mouse cursor actually not properly working, I guess. It is working, but definitely I'm not allowed to moving. But yeah, I think look like it's just create a road, and it's working fine. And yeah, I think that is good. So yeah, let me try to this in my real device. So for that actually what I need to do, simply I need to create a apk file, right? So let me close that. And yes, Once you close that, now I can just build this application or create APK file, and then we can move it to my real device. So to create this APK file, it's very simple, like as like this Flutter command. So there is a command actually, Flutter build APK and then release, so that it will create a release APK file. So simply hit enter. So I can see over here my APK release file is got created, right? So simply what I'll do, I'll just go with this file. So here, this is that file. So I can just open it in here and go to that APK file, and this is my release version. Okay, so that I'll just try to moving my real device. So here my real device, actually see my real device just trying to get prepared over here, and this is my emulator and this is my real device. So yeah, once it's done, so I'll just moving this file to my in this real device, and uh, we'll try to install that app in my real device. So right now I just trying to share this app, APK file over that WhatsApp. So yeah, I can see this is my real device, right? So and in this social media I'm just sharing, and once you're done, so I'll just try to install itself. So only just few seconds is left. So yeah, let's wait to complete the download first. So yeah, I think it's done, and once you're done, I can simply tap on, and once you tap on, just open this file. And once open your file, now see it is asking to, do you want to install this app? Yes, I can just install this. And yeah, it's taking to first actually scan. So let me try to scan that. Yeah, once it's scan done, now we can simply install that. Okay, so once done, directly I can just open it over here directly. And now see the same look as like we see this other emulator, right? And now if I just try to run this, and if I just, yeah, so now that I can see easily way I can move it over here and there, and yeah, that is fine. And yeah, let me try to uh, play this game. Even I can see, I can just, yeah, what is, yeah, I can just move forward as well. See, I can just move forward. Even if I just get any score, is there any coins? Yeah, let me hear. Yeah, I think that is coin actually. Yeah, I think look like that. We can easily play this game. See, easily we can build this game in the mobile app. And yeah, this is the initial level actually. We're just trying to build this kind of game easily initially. But yeah, definitely we will try to build a game in Antigravity or Flutter with this complex one as well. So yeah, that's actually our idea how we can just try to this game. And I can see there's a many scores. I get it over here. And yeah, if you want to run that, let's run it again. So that pretty much good. And also yeah, as I told you, like let me just go through the code as well, like how actually they're trying to build this application. So if you go to that build section in here, so see these are file actually we just modified in this sample template, right? So as they just create constraint, so these are the constraints. So let me close everything here. So these are constant actually, they just define the color and all. And also this is a game controller. Basically this is that control all the things like your game, how actually to update and things, that collision and all actually. So everything actually they just set up in here. And this is the models. And yeah, and this is the render mode. So what, when actually this trying to render, what kind of this automatically render and all. So and this is that screen for that UI. And this is the main page which is calling this those things. So I think only just few step actually we can build easily any type of game in this year without writing any code. So that is a very helpful this IDE. And we can sell this game as well, not like this, but yeah, we can make it as a professional look and feel, then we can easily sell this game. And as I suggested, actually I will show you how we are trying to show you how to create a requirement. So yeah, that I'll show you. So as you can see, this is that prompt actually I just created. So as I can tell to my any ChatGPT or any here, so I can ask, okay, so please generate a prompt for the game requirement that Antigravity IDE or any IDE actually build this game for this topic. So I just mentioned this game name. So yeah, this actually This is the generated requirement generate prompt, so you can utilize this. And once you're done, now see, it is just create me the requirement, complete requirement, like game details and everything. Actually they just created. And yeah, also this game requirement, actually I'll just add my repository, which will just create it, right? So that repository I will add it, so if you record you can just take it over there. So that is pretty much good for this session, and thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.